Big hello and welcome. Today I am going to be challenging myself and painting a little bird with one of my favorite all-time beverages, coffee. I'm using instant coffee, but you can definitely use coffee from your pot, your drip coffee. You can use K-cups. I'm using instant because, and I have three dishes here. The first one I've already started to use. I wanted to see if the consistency was right. There's very little granulars in this, and then the last two. This one has a little bit more, and this one has the most. And I'm going to show you why in a second. So I'm going to add a little bit of water, but not completely full, because I want this thick. I have some older brushes that I'm using. My experience with painting with coffee, the coffee can get stuck in the brush. I use old brushes and I let them soak in hot water for a few minutes and then I wash them. I am going to take one of my brushes and just mix this all together. I'm using Nescafe coffee, but I have used other instant coffees in the past, and I'd be curious to hear in the comments if anybody else has used a coffee and they like a certain coffee better. I'm gonna do a little test first. See how nice that is? Okay, let's see if this gets a little darker. We're gonna see if this gets darker. I want to spit it. Yeah, let's see. Pretty much the same consistency, but we can always layer. This is probably going to be the same consistency too, so we're going to find out. No, definitely a little bit darker. Yeah, this is really nice and light. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice dark light version of it. So I'm going to start with the bird. And let's see here. Let's just get this started. We're going to leave lots of areas, maybe a little white. And I'm going to go over this again, and I'm going to paint the background a little darker. Over here. So yeah, I'm just going to drop in. I'm going to go over this because I want to define some of the feathers. I'm just going to give it this little wash. I suppose too, I'm trying to keep, if you want to call this a medium, I don't think it's a medium, but this just being coffee. But we can definitely try to see to do, maybe add some watercolor to it. I don't know, I've never done that before, so maybe if I feel inspired to try it out. Okay, so and there's a lot of cooling down here, so I'm just gonna pull some. I did tape my paper to my little clipboard because I definitely know I'm using a lot of water. Okay. So. Now I'm going to speed up the rest of this first layer just a little bit and stop the chit chat, and then we'll reconnect in a minute. So I'm gonna let this dry for at least 20 minutes. And then one thing I'm going to do in between this is I'm definitely going to go and put my brushes under warm water with a little bit of soap and let those dry as well. Welcome back. Now, at this stage, I really didn't even use the medium because this one was already dark enough. And as you can see, the painting is pretty dark, but I think I can work with it. So we're gonna try to salvage this project and see if I can pull this off. And if you're seeing it, that means I did. I am only going to use this one, which is very dull. I like to start with something that feels familiar. So I'm going to start with, so wish me luck. I'm just gonna have fun with this, see where this goes. Experiment with different mediums. We're gonna find out how it works. Ooh, it's a little creamy. All right, well this might actually be kind of fun because there's some areas I didn't, ooh, okay, well, I guess we're doing this. Maybe it's a little too much. You know what, it's kind of fun. I kind of like it. So I have decided that the values that I really wanted totally overworked this, but we're gonna see if we can make it, we can save it by adding, oh yeah, here we go. Just coffee has its limitations, at least for me. So I'm just going to find, oops, that's a lot of water. I want that. I'm going to scoop that out. Okay. I'm going to bring in mint. You're just finding. You know what? I think I'm going to be able to save this. So now I'm going to take this. Just a few areas. Look at that. Certain things you just can't get. I should have definitely started this painting off a lot lighter. I've done many coffee paintings, but I've never painted a bird, and I haven't painted in a long time. And I have never painted with Nescafe. All my other coffee paintings were made with Trader Joe's coffee, instant coffee. And I would love to hear your feedback and comments below on what you think. Just feel like the value between the bird and the background is just too similar. So I feel like I need to add a little something. Let's hope I don't regret this part. Okay, so we're just gonna, just a nice little glazing over this area, just to darken it. I like that. That actually works. So watercolor and coffee go together, I suppose. I suppose it's like doing a sepia toned watercolor, but in this case, it's coffee. Now, full disclosure on this area right here. So there's a lot of coffee here. And if you were to frame something like this, you would have to put it between a double mat. This can't touch glass. Otherwise, it's going to stick to the glass and it's going to rip the paper afterward. And there we have it. What started off as being a coffee painting turned into a coffee and acrylic ink painting with a little bit of watercolor at the end, just to bring out the values. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below. These types of paintings kind of excite me because it takes me out of my comfort zone, and I hope you enjoyed it. So until next time, thank you for watching.